Minecraft and J. We managed to add in chunks into the game. And this is what it looks like. We are spawned inside of a ginormous cube of chunks. Well, not ginormous. It's 24 by 24. And we are currently running at a whopping 100 FPS. That's what we are running at the moment. And we were just about to create a height map for the game. And for that, we needed 2D noise, Perlin noise. And for that, we found something cool on the internet. That we weren't able to fully transition into J code yet. And yeah, that's, I guess, where we will continue. The last thing we need, I think it's 1 or 2 more functions. We need to convert the Perlin functions into J functions. So for example, this Perlin function right here is defined with a colon. Instead of having these const expressions here, it returns a float. The brace has to be on the next line. And then it takes in, instead of a generic type, X would be a float and Y is also a float. Y is also a float. And then const int doesn't exist. We have colon equals, but in this case we have this is an int equals because we want to store that in a specific int. There is no ints in J, so that would be assigned 32. Boom. And no int, no const int beforehand here. Get rid of that. And I think we can just do this. That's fine. Double arrow. Oh, yeah, there's a double arrow. That's not supposed to happen. Thank you very much. No, there's no double arrows in J. That would be odd. Thank you so much. These are supposed to be floats. So we can just define them like that. I want to turn these into floats. So what? Looks good. Yeah, double arrow, it's twice the fun. These are ints again, so we have to do colon int equals here. That should be fine. And then fade. These are floats. Let's just make sure these are actually floats. Apply the fade function. Y is... I think this is just IntelliSense being an asshole, yeah. Then these are int too. Colon, not int, sorry, sign 32. Keep getting confused here. So where was int here? Over here. Sign 32. There you go. And what is that? These are floats. Dot gradient. Doesn't have a function for dot gradient? It actually has. Here. I wonder if... Is there an equivalent to const expression or did you just remove it? Const expression doesn't exist, I think. No. I don't know why it complains about dot gradient. But okay. Let's quickly check if this is fine. Now it's complaining about the template, so I would assume that this function works now. What I'm a little bit worried about is... No, it was basically... It was my wife, it's fine. But yeah. Something like happened that I find... Yeah. I mean, everything's fine with her, you know, everything's fine with us, which is great, you know. But yeah. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about that, so... but yeah. The doctor thing. Oh, did I talk about it already? Where, like, the doctor gave, like, a result that was supposed to be positive and I didn't trust the doctor? Did I talk about that? Did I already talk about that? I did? Really? Did I? You said you will ask midwife. Yeah, I did. We did ask her. She made a new test. And all of a sudden it's negative. It's all fine. Huh. You know how funny it is that You know, the doctor that is getting paid, the more you come to the doctor, is giving you a result that's positive and in her favor, so she earns more money. And then you go to someone that doesn't earn any money off you, and it's basically just concerned about your well-being. And then all of a sudden the text comes back with all being fine. Really, really, really weird, huh? That's a coincidence, isn't that? Wow. I told her so, right? I told her so. So, yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy. I knew it. I knew it, you know? Fucking bitch. Sorry I missed it. What happened? She bring home the boyfriend or something? Fuck yeah, bro. It's fucking toxic, bro. You're really toxic, man. Free doctor gave fake results for less work. No. The free doctor gave the right results. The paid doctor gave results so she can have more money. She actually charged money for the test more than she should have. I didn't know that at the time. You know, I don't know how much these things cost, but the midwife told her, you know, and then midwife did it for free. She did it for free. She didn't charge any money. She could have charged 10 or 13 euros, but she made it seem like they wanted to test something else because there was like a chance that she could have that, you know, pretending that there's a worry that she could have certain like infections, just so that the test would be taken, like the money would be paid by the insurance and not her. And she did that, right? So basically she gave us a free test. Right? But the other doctor that gets more money the more you go to her, that doctor, it's bad. It's not good. Yeah. And it charges money. It's like, oh, you gotta come to me all the time. You gotta get tested. Like, come on, man. It's disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. I'm telling you. Like, these people don't treat you as humans. They treat you as numbers. I hate it. Like, it's insane. Anyways, I'm happy that everything's right. I was so sure that everything was right, but now we are 100% sure. Listen, man, I'm fucking cooking for her every single fucking day, okay? She gets the best food. Okay, I still like a strawberry here and there, okay? But she gets the best food, okay, bitch? So, there is no way that anything could be happening. Okay, absolutely not. Good sir, Cakez. Hello, good day, sir. I'm currently in Vietnam. Could you please add some form of Among Us to your game, please? Crew member, maybe. Smiley. What is wrong with you? What the fuck? Why? Pretty clever to be suspicious about it, though. Like, she came off as fake the moment I saw her the first time. Of course I'm suspicious, man. Like, obviously. Totally. Like the first time I saw her, I was like, there's something wrong with her. Way too nice. You know, way too friendly. Way too uplifting. All the time. No normal human traits at all. You know, like talking normally. It's totally fake. You can see that. Like, I'm not stupid. I'm not sure why we have those here. Alright, let's see. Pearl and Noise, boys. Aha, type mismatch. It wanted a signed 32, but the type given is that. Alright, so 161. Let's open up that again. Sunshiner Doctor, I hate those, yeah. I fucking hate these people that are always happy. Always. Like, come on. No one is always happy. You know, you can't only show one side of the spectrum. That makes you look like a maniac or like a psychopath. Like, holy shit, bro. All right, I mean, okay, I have to do an XX here. We have teas. Shit, these are supposed to be floats. Hopefully that works. And float doesn't work. So we have to do cast float, right? Why does floor return a float? Now that's a question if I've ever seen one. I don't know, bro. Because floor returns a float in this case, I guess. Yeah, imagine looking like a sack. Okay, bro. A blink if you're in trouble right now. No, everything's fine. Is she American? No, we're in Germany, bro. Is Jay good? Yeah, I think so. It doesn't have much editor support, certainly. So it's difficult to type in J. You gotta be like a crazy gigachat to write in J. How's life going? Oh, good. Thank you very much for asking, Unlocked Software. Very nice of you, bro. Yeah, life's going good. Thanks for asking. What does XX do? XX transformed into the type wanted. It's basically explicit, implicit casting. So, and I think what we have to do here is cast float, right? So cast float. And then you get rid of these. That's what we have to do, right? There we go. I knew we're gonna have to do that. Fine. There's gonna be more, isn't it? And I'm pretty sure, wait, these are floats. That's fine. Floor X. Left side argument was type float and does not work on floating arguments. I see. So where was that? Here. So what we have to do is cast this to an int. Or assign 32 before we do the AND operation. I see, so we have to do a bracket here. To instantiate with type arguments must be a struct. Oh, I see, I have more float casts here. Whoops. Yeah. There we go. Anything more? Yeah, there's more floats. Where's that? Am I blind? Maybe higher. Oh yeah, there we go. It's gotta be a cast float. Is that it? Shit, there's still T here. Yeah, cast float. And another one in 32 actually. All the way up here. Ah. Yeah. Cast float. Cast. It doesn't really make sense because they are already floats. Point F doesn't work, and then this is complaining here. Oh, I'm stupid. Don't need that. T. Oh, I see. Actually, I don't need the float casts. I just keep them in there so that we have different fates. Okay, cool. It looks like we now have Perler noise or noise generation in the game. How can I make sure that it actually works? We need to generate a 2D Perler noise for every single... A 2D Perler noise value for every single quad. Okay, how do we do that? I just call Perlin, right? Okay. How about we do a loop in the main function and then just Perlin away. See how far we go there. So for example, when we initialize, we can call Perlin to... Oh, I don't have any intelligence, man. Wait. I do. I do have intelligence. Let's see what happens when we turn these into floats. Ints. For x and y and for x, and y, draw if purlin is greater than 0.5. Yeah, we'll do first and foremost a for loop where x goes, wait, how do we do that? X goes from 0 to 10 and y goes from 0 to 20 or to 10. I want to do a purlin and print wait, print, don't we have a print f or something? I forgot the print name. Maybe it's just print. Purlin noise on percentage is percentage. And so then we have x and y and the purlin.
Gotcha, bitch.
Does that work? Obviously not, because I don't know. Wait, purlin to d. Ah yeah, these need to be converted to floats. Okay. Let's see. Thank you for following, GQMMQ. Good morning. 0. Now that's not good. -0. Really? Is it just 0 everywhere? I copied all of the code in and it's just 0 everywhere, man. -0? Yeah, -0 is there sometimes, bro. Fine, maybe I need to do 100 or something. Test purlin 2D x and y. I didn't get no ads. I didn't get no ads. It's another function we copied from the internet that didn't work, by the way, guys. This is a little bit too soon. How long was this thing, man? Like 10 days? Alright, let's go for 100. 100 by 100. Maybe it's just a printing problem. Yeah, that's why I want to test what I get here. 0. It's 0 all the time. It's got to be the function being wrongly converted. That's what I think is happening. Purlin 2D is not being converted properly here. Maybe the floor doesn't work properly. So what do we even do here? We floor x and y and cast it to S32s. And we AND that. Top left coordinates of the unit square. This is always 0. What am I supposed to put in here? How big? Input location in the unit square. Ah, it's too much math. I think you're clamping floats. So it literally gives me just zeros. Like, how much am I supposed to do? Like 1,000? Is that 1,012 by... Wait, isn't it 24? 1,024? Is that 1024, right? That's a texture size. Then we can see where values make no sense. Let's go through the purlin. Yeah, I guess we'll go through the purlin. Bruh, I'm sad now. Because it was so much work to convert this and get it, and then it doesn't work. You get 0 because you are sampling at integers. Purlin noise always returns 0 at integers by dividing by 2 or something, because how Purlin noise works. Integer values always return 0. Aha! Okay. Okay, we're getting something here, my man. Thank you. So essentially what we have to do is cast this shit to a float. Right? And then we divide that by 1024. And we do the same thing here by casting this shit to a float. And yeah, doing yeah on X. Okay. And then we divide that by 1024. Ooh, sir. It's acting as a modulo of 256. No. Clamping. Ooh. Oh wow, that's 1,000 values, guys. That's gonna look how slow that is if we print to the console. It's still printing, guys. 1,000 times 1,000. You had a Perlin in your Terraria clone. Why can't you use that? Because I wanted to give it another try. It's still doing Perlin, guys. Maybe we should stop. Look how slow that is. Maybe we should stop. 0.3, 0.005, 0.2, 0.4. This looks like actual Perlin noise. This looks... Wait, this doesn't look right? You mean? You sure? The range is wrong? Why? Isn't Perlin from 0 to 1? I mean, oh yeah, you mean minus, right? It has minus in here. So you think I need to add 0.5 to this? Perlin is usually -1 to 1, add 0.5. Fine, we'll just add 0.5, you know. Really? Perlin is -1 to 1. I thought Perlin was 0 to 1 when we're talking about a Perlin texture. But okay, now, guys. We can take this and generate a height value for our world. Okay. Which means, let's get this stuff right here. And go into the GL renderer where we generate the world. In the for loop, somewhere here. In the for loop. Here. Okay, so I want to generate a Perlin noise. First, call it Perlin value. And we, instead of using X and Y, we use X and Z. And we divide by the chunk size. Actually, not the chunk size, but the chunk count. Visible chunk count in X plus the chunk size in X. That's a huge thing that we do here. So I guess we'll break that up into 2 lines. And then we cast the other one to a float and divide that by... Hopefully that works. Do we have to cast this too? Let's just cast both of them to float. Not sure if there's a easier way to cast, or say please do the calculation in float and store it as a float. Wizard, visible chunk count in Z plus chunk size Z. And then we add the 0.5. Now we have the Perlin value, right? And now we need to determine our type ID depending on that Perlin value. So, shouldn't this be a pointer? What if I do pointer here? Will this complain? Sorry. Is it a reference now? Is this a reference now? Do you guys know that? When you have time, try reading this Perlen noise, a procedural generation algorithm. It describes the algorithm. Yeah, I mean, when I have time, I will do that. Thank you, Byron. It's just that... the and 0xx is doing a modulo. You need to pop out and work hard for the money later. No, it's Ashnobs. See you later, bro. Thanks very much for joining. Guys, what is with this music? It's so quiet. Or is it just... is it a playlist? Holy shit, how many songs have you guys? Is it all you guys, or is it just... wait, that's... no, actually not. I think. Let's do this here for now. Yo, Cakez, how's it going? It's your music? Oh, good to know. It's going good. Devil, good morning. Thanks for asking. How about you, bro? And that was on YouTube. It's royalty-free automatic songs when song request is finished. This is not royalty-free. I mean, most of the songs were, but it's Spotify, so it can be... that can be... what is it called? My brain, man. My fucking brain. It's fine, bro. It's just not free songs, you know, the DMCA shit. Whatever that's called. Okay, so how do we do this? If... now we have a calculation for the height value, right? So we need to calculate the float height, or the block height is y casted to a float divided by the chunk size y. Now we have a height. And now, if the block height is less than the Perlen value. I'm so confused that this doesn't give me any intelligence at all. Oh, it's not a float, yeah, right. Like this. Block height. If the block height is less than the Perlen value, then we set the world block type ID to 1. Otherwise, I hate that. Give me the fucking world block that I designed here, bro. What is wrong with this intelligence? Oh, like the only thing I don't like about Jay is not having intelligence. God damn it. Dot type ID is 0. There we go. Which means it will not be drawn. Let's see if this works. Fuck, man. Why? It's a constant? What? I thought it was a pointer. Like that? How can I get a fucking pointer from an array? How can I get a pointer from an array? I'm having the same issue, but it feels like general VS Code issue. It feels like it only suggests things I used before. You're typing in J2, you have J2, and you're using Visual Studio Code. That was a nice emote, Timo. Array and not dot. No, arrow won't be... like, J is built in a way where if you have a pointer, you could still use dot. this wouldn't make any sense because J is supposed to fix that issue that you can always use dot. So it has to be, that has to do with the declaration of me. I'm declaring the word block wrong. Maybe pointer. This looks like you're trying to declare a variable using, but the text to the left of the colon is not a simple identifier. It's more a general expression. This does not make sense. Okay. Well, how do I design a pointer? How do I get a pointer into an array? How can I get a reference into my block? I need my block. Do you need... Yeah, I mean, I can type word block, or I can do blocks on, dot type ID, but I would love to get like a pointer to this. ID should be capital. Yeah, capital. It is capital here. Type ID. It is. Ah, bro. Funny how the guy who has zero loser, biggest chill, is now an LSP addict. Yeah, I am. Jay Blow said your code makes no sense. Yeah, but how does it make sense then? Maybe not. Yeah. Type wanted given was a word block. Okay, so that is correct. Then why is it a constant? I don't want it to be a constant, bro. I want to change it. Why is it not intuitive? What is intuitive then? What would make would be? Is that intuitive? Declaration claims to be constant.
Why do you make it constant, bro? Why? Why is it constant? What am I doing wrong?
Maybe you have dereferenced the pointer before assigning. World count, world block. I tried that before. Didn't work. That's what I had before. I get the exact same error. It determines that this will be a pointer, but I can't change the values. Then why do you let me do that at all if I can't change it? Why would I get a pointer to something if I can't change the values? Wait, maybe I'm dumb, but isn't the reason to get a pointer to something so you can change the values? What am I doing wrong here? I'm getting... Is there another way to get pointers? Why not just pass the value back to the chunk block? Because I don't want it. I want to have the use case in which you get a pointer to a value in an array and you use that value in your code and then you change the values of the value and it affects the array, you know? So like, because yeah, I can do that. That is the solution, I know. But I don't think we learn anything by doing that. Am I missing something in line 174? You are setting type ID on word block, but on word block is an array. No, word block is one word block in an array. It is an index. C++ arrays are just pointers, so by doing my pointer, my array would get just a pointer. I don't think so. I think... No, it does treat that correctly. It does treat that correctly. So basically, we index into the blocks first. Like, you know, this is called operator precedence, alright? This will happen first. And then the result of that, essentially, this will happen first. This entire thing will happen first. And then this is going to be evaluated. Can you inspect the value of word block after you assigned it? I don't know if I can in this case. Because... Yeah, Jay doesn't really... Yeah, Jay doesn't really use that or work. Unfortunately. And also, it doesn't build right now, so it's completely like the code is offset from what we have in the executable at the moment. Like the code is not copied over to the executable yet. No, that's shit, man. I think this is dumb. Sorry, but I think this is just stupid. Sorry, but this makes no sense to me. Absolutely not. Why is this const by default, and how can I turn const off? Maybe there's J community, right? We had that yesterday. I lost it, of course. Did I lose it? I think I did. Maybe try to declare the pointer to the word block before setting it to the chunk blocks. Pointers. Thank you. No, sorry, but this is my honest opinion. I think that's dumb. Listen, I don't have as much experience, but sorry. Here's a pointer to an integer. Yeah, I'm trying to use a pointer. Integer pointer is array data. A plus equals 1. In the example above, incrementing a pointer by 1 adds 8 to the pointer. Yeah, because it's an integer pointer. But can't you use int anymore? Isn't int gone? Isn't this old? There's signed 32s now. I don't think we... Or wasn't int... No, int was long. Int was the big one. Variable colon void pointer is a void pointer or a pointer with no associated data type. Pointers to pointers. Function pointers. Relative pointers. I mean, we could try declaring the pointer first, which... This is also shit. Sorry, but that sucks. This is not intuitive. I'm sorry, but this is not intuitive. Are you kidding me? What am I doing wrong? Cakes? Isn't the value coordinates a const? Did I determine it to be a const in here? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my, they're gonna remove me from the beta, guys. They're going to remove me. I apologize. No, it won't be a point. Oh. No, don't do it. Don't send him the clip. Shit. Oh, funny how the guy who has... Oh, shit. Can I fill your place? They don't reply to me. No. Shit. But I still have the code. They can't take it away from me. Okay, I still have the code. Yeah, anyways. All right, so... perfectly managed to avoid any perfectly managed to distract from the actual failure that I did here. Let's see if this works. That took way too long, does it? Is that normal that it takes so long? Hello, Selcha Sishua. Good morning. Oh, wow. Let's take a look at the... Ooh. That's odd. Looks like it's a repeating pattern, isn't it? That looks odd. Maybe it's time to make the window a bit bigger, huh? What do you guys think? I think, this Perler noise... is a bit odd. Looks like it's clamped or something. Not so random, yeah. Wow, nice terrain generation, bro, yeah. It looks exactly the same everywhere. Seems to be a repeating issue here. there. Yeah, that's the issue when you don't have like an inbound. I wonder why that is though. Oh, I think I know why. Guys, I think I know the reason why that is. We repeat on X and Y. Wait a minute. The purlin is not X, not Y, but it's supposed to be X plus or X times, I think times the chunk index X and Z times the chunk index Z. Or? No. Chunk index plus, no, wait, plus. It's supposed to be a plus here. Plus, not times. But that times the chunk size in X. It's a long thing. That's what we have to do. So essentially, when we are done with one chunk, we have to change. Well, it keeps going. Otherwise, right now, it just keeps resetting, right? And then this plus 0.5 is also something I find a bit odd. However, let's see if this changes anything right now. That should change something. There's a repeating problem. There's a repeating problem. This is a repeating problem. This is a repeating problem. It is, in fact, a repeating problem. Yes, sir. Wow, that takes long. All right. Oh, wow. Interesting. Crazy. Crazy cliffs, I have to say. And we have like full values here as well. Some destroyed blocks. I don't know why that is. Yeah, that looks very interesting, I have to say. Cool. How about we turn these into in the vertex shader? How about we index into block type 0? Oh wow, that looks very broken. Yeah, it does look very broken. True. This looks a little bit better to see, but we still have the same issue. What is that? Ah? Oh. Wait a minute. I think I know what the issue is here. We generate the purlin value. If the world block, but then the type ID has to be non-zero here as well. Does this even work with optimization? You added only outer layer. Does this even work with the optimization you added where you only outer layer gets, where only the outer layer gets rendered? Yeah, that's what I'm checking right now. So if we have a type ID that's greater than 0, right? I mean, it's got to be greater than 0 here, right? But other than that, I think it works. I mean, that's odd. It should have worked. Maybe continue isn't... No, it's doing it. Are you optimizing the data while generating it? I am. I am actually. I am. I'm stupid. You're right. Yeah. I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah, you're right. Shit. So I have to do this for loop twice. By the way, Shouldn't this be a pointer too? This should be a pointer too. Otherwise it won't work. Otherwise it's a copy, right? Is it a copy? We'll test if it's a copy. Oh, no, no, no. No. I wanted to yoink this part here. Okay. This is where we generate height map. And this is where we don't do the purlin. And this is where we add cubes to render. Okay. Are we scaling the purlin value to chunk height divided by 2? No, we are scaling down the height to the purlin value, Trinko. But maybe I'm doing it wrong. Okay. That looks better. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. That looks much better. Now, obviously, we need to flatten this out a bit, and I think the purlin values do not work very well. But look, we already have... How about we make the window bigger now? Let's make the window bigger. I don't like my window size here. Let's multiply that by 2. I want this to be big for YouTube. Bit too flat? Yeah, it's a bit too... That's looking good. There we go. Now that is our world right now. It is, yeah... One could say... that, yeah... We have quite steep mountains, let's say that. Yeah. Someone, like, how are you supposed to climb this up? Also, I'm a little bit concerned about this bleeding through here. That's a lot of max capping here. Already better than Minecraft. I mean, it does look really nice. I like it. Really cool. Also need to make different block textures for blocks covered with other blocks. Yeah, we will. But for now, this is a good start. Something wrong, purlin noise doesn't do that sharp edges so often. Something is wrong, purlin noise doesn't do these sharp edges. Yeah, maybe I calculate this wrong. Let's see. So if this is the game, right? This is what we have at the moment. Let's take a look at this. Our problem are these sharp edges, right? Fine. What is the issue? We are doing it here. We generate the purlin value. Now, I don't know whether the plus 0.5 here works or not. But how about we define this a little better so we can see that properly. We have the X index, I guess, which is X plus chunk index X plus chunk size X, and that is then casted to a float. And we have the Z index, which is cast to a float. The same thing, Z plus chunk index Z plus chunk size Z. And then we have the X length, which is essentially the visible chunk count in X plus the chunk or times the chunk size in X. Right, and we can turn that into a float too. And then we have the Z length, which in our case obviously is the same thing, but with Z. That's what we have. And then we generate a Perlin noise value by taking in the X index. Or let's call it XEDX. I think it's easier to having 3-letter variables is a little bit nicer. Right, we have the XEDX. And I divide that by the X length. And I do the same thing for the Z value. The only difference, or the only caveat here, is that we add 0.5. Do you see the video about inner workings of Minecraft? It's been a while since I watched it. As far as I remember, they were combining multiple Perlin noises. Yeah, I mean, we can do that in the future, but for now, how about we just get one Perlin noise working, right? So that's what we do, and it's complaining. Yeah, because I'm supposed to do colon equals here. I have to do time size. Yeah, I think I did time size here, but yeah, I'm wrong here. That's true. Time size. Exactly. Thank you so much. That was wrong. Times the chunk size. Yeah, Chris, thank you. But it still doesn't take away from the... Eh? What? What is that? What are we doing here? Made a movie theater, yeah, lol. I mean... Okay. Maybe that's supposed to look like this. Huh? The +5 is outside the function call for Perlin. Why does it behave that way? Makes it? Does it make sense? Yeah, it's supposed to be outside, but I mean, now we can just maybe scale the input a bit more, divide by less, and then the 0.5, just a random. Try getting rid of it. We'll try getting rid of it now, yeah. What do we get then? But we get minus values. That's bad. I think we will get minus values. That's not what we want. What is this? Hey! Bro! I mean, it does look kind of nice. What does it look inside here? Oh yeah, these blocks. More holes, yeah, -1 to 1. That is some nice thing here. This looks right, the noise scale is just too large. Okay, so in order to make that better, we can just multiply this by 2, don't we? Frequency rather, yeah. Isn't that more frequency then? Or am I wrong? Am I wrong on this? No, this just scales it up and down, but it doesn't change the frequency. You're right. I see. The frequency changes if we multiply these. Right? So if we multiply this by 2. Oh, I see. We call it multiplied by frequency. Maybe this? Or only one of them has to be multiplied. Maybe the X length shouldn't be. Only index, right? Yeah. Let's try the scaling it by 2. I don't think we want to scale the length, otherwise it would just make it bigger. Oh man, that's cool. That's so much easier than the other purlin function. Otherwise it cancels out, yeah. Alright. Damn. Okay. Okay. Damn. That's looking hella nice. This is a bit of an odd edge, but otherwise. Do this, purlin value times 0.5. Yeah, this will flatten it, right? If we flatten it by 0.5 and then adding 0.5, right? Then it will create a ground and it will flatten the results to have like just light things, right? And then we need to combine with other purlin noises that maybe are very high to create mountains, yeah. Oh man! Cool! Yeah, this flattens it out. Cool. Excuse me. Sweet work, Cakez. Thank you, thank you. I mean, you guys helped a lot. Thank you guys for helping. This stuff is a little bit odd still here. Like, not sure where that comes from, but okay. Yeah, this is our terrain generation right now. Add dirt and stone. Yeah, this is something we need to do next. Really cool. Still looks kind of fucked, but yeah, I don't know why. Like this purlin 2D is a little bit... Like it looks like when you increase the frequency... It does some weird shit. Look at that, guys. Look at the frequency, what it does. I don't think we're doing it right. That doesn't look correct to me. It looks more like it's adding multiple purlin noise. Yeah, that's not right. It's trippy, something is wrong here. This is not a real purlin noise. Maybe the coordinates are not calculated correctly? Why shouldn't they? I mean... I think I do this correctly here. Guys, I want to test something. Looks like the maximum value is clamped. Yeah. Oh man, I was hoping this would be an endless. He advertised it as endless purlin noise, bro. We just need a good purlin noise function. This would be so easy. Just wanna test, guys. Back. Purlin not yet noise. Don't know that one. How J Wiki. Back. It probably works. Your yoinking is bad. Yeah, my yoinking could be bad for sure. I'm not saying it isn't. Nah, this is just less iterations. This sucks. I mean... I'm just trying out different things right now. Go back to set the frequency. Length times 0.2, for example. Oh. No, wait. If you move the frequency below the divisor, you will then have to divide instead of multiply. Run, try it. Like it is. No, it's the same result we had before. You can clearly see, you can clearly make out the chunks. Technically, X length and X are pointless. Just scale it with the frequency until it looks good. Not sure what you mean by that, because we need to put in different values here. So wait, without the frequency, we have one iteration, right? Because it goes from 0 to 1. If I scale my input to 2, 3, 4, 5... Like, what do you guys mean? This makes no sense. Like, what I'm doing here is multiplying this entire thing. Like, the index here into Perlin 2D is then 2.5. You know? So that is... Oh, Dev Spudgers, thank you very much for raiding. Hello, guys. I think that's correct. Hello there, how's it going? Oh, we are currently working on a Minecraft clone in J. I've just finished working on the game. We are currently working on terrain generation. We are trying to figure out how to get a Perlin noise generator in code. And this is what it looks like right now, which is wrong. It's wrong. It basically creates these... Yeah, it's like a cube, guys. See that? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's basically 4 iterations. Maybe try dividing the Perlin value by the frequency to get back in the range. You mean this? I don't think so, bro, but we can try. Like, bro, like, sounds like a lot of fun. I hate this, actually. Because it doesn't work. Nah, you can still see the 4 quads. This is not it, guys. Nope, it's not it. And you guys don't know what it is either. Shouldn't you divide by the chunk size times the frequency? This is the entire size of the world, right? This is my world size. So is J anywhere close to production ready? I don't know. What J is missing for me mostly is IntelliSense in the editor. I would love to have that. That would be cool. Otherwise, I don't know. It does have quite a few functions, but for game development, it definitely misses some stuff that I would like to have. I wonder if we have a round function now. Do we have a round function? We still don't have a round function. I mean, why not? We have floor. Not sure why we don't have rounds, but okay. Any noticeable bugs? No, not really. Just stuff missing. You're sampling the same coordinates for each chunk, I think, resulting in the same pattern. But isn't this advertised as endless? Or where did I get this from? C++? Perlin, 2D Perlin noise C++. That's what I did. And then we quick and simple implementation of 1, 2D, 3D, C++, Perlin noise. This code may easily be used. See, this is what he gets. Why don't I get this? If you are familiar with SDB libraries, there's nothing new to learn. Simply copy the entire db pollen HPP file somewhere in your project. Bad yoinking. Double XYZ, do Perlin. If you need to use the library once, you avoid creating dedicated implementation. Demo. Do Perlin. X divided by 64. Y divided by 64. Delta time. Multiplied by 1 plus another Perlin value. Fine, let's do this, guys. How about we basically merge two Perlins? Maybe we just hide the Perlin. Divided 1.5 at the end. Bad yoinking. Where is the division of 1.5? Oh, I see, over here. Right. Right, let's see. Alright, so what do we do here? We need another X index. Let's call it 2. And then all we do is divide the frequency by 2. There you go. So we do X edx here. Divided by X length. And then Z index. Shouldn't Z be Z plus chunk size Z? Is it though? Isn't it? Am I blind? Plus chunk index? No, I don't need to add the assert the. I think there's a problem. The X index needs to be less than the X length. No. No, you're wrong. Sorry to say it, but you're wrong. He has width and a height here, right? Close this for a second. He has width and a height here. You know that? You see that? And width and a height is 800. So what we have here is a value of X that is at some point 800 or 799 being divided by 64. So that is certainly more than 1. So you can do Perlin with more than 1. And so I don't think that is the issue. Which means, yeah, we're just gonna do these indices too. Let's see, X, Z length. Yeah, and then no delta time here. Times 1. Wonder why he does that. And then we do, and that's Perlin to D. Then over here we have another Perlin to D where we take the X index 2 and divide that by the X length. Actually, we should probably do X length. You know what? I'm not dividing it by 2, I'm multiplying it by 2. I'm basically scaling it more. More frequency. And we do the same thing for the Z index. So we have Z index divided by Z length, but the Z index 2. And then get rid of this. We multiply that by 0.5, so we do less, and then we divide the entire thing. That is our purlin value. That's enough for me. My brain isn't mathing. Yeah, me too. See you guys later. 1/1 equals repeats. Maybe you reach 1 too soon. And repeat too often. Yeah, we reach 1 4 times, it looks like. Wait a minute. We reach 1 4 times. That's true. Well, we can do 3 now. And then we have 3 and 6. Let's try. Let's see. I wonder how long it takes to do purlin. Did we just double the computation? Okay, took a bit longer. This looks so bad. Sorry, but this looks terrible. I mean, how about we multiply the first one by 0.5? Then the second one by 0.25. And add those together. How about that? It's almost there. It's almost there, I think, yeah. I think we are scaling it a little too high. And then at the very end, I think we also add in 0.5. So that we don't have holes. But let's see. Oh. Oh. This is still too, like, what is this? This is not purlin noise, my friend. What the fuck is this? Like, these edges make no sense at all. Like, what the fuck? I mean, we can turn these into mountains later, but come on. Huh? It's smooth-ish. Sorry, but no. Sorry, but no. There's definitely some repeating over the XZ plane that shouldn't be there. This is not right, bro. And I just copied this code. I don't think it like has anything to do with like some weird variable conversions. I mean, this is what we have right now, guys. Oh. See, like my issue is that there's no library that I can use in J. Look at that. That looks so bad. You know what, guys? What we're gonna do? We're just gonna do a frequency of 10. We're just going to do a frequency of 10. That's it. And then it's just going to look crazy, distorted, but maybe it works. We have mountains! Hey, guys! We do have mountains now! Hey! I mean, maybe that works. Lol? I mean, it doesn't really look that bad, I have to say. Beautiful, yeah, right? It looked good until you added check index, so adding it was wrong. This one here? I don't think so, but fine, we can get rid of it if you want to. If you think that helps. Maybe 8 lol. Oh, it's the cliffs and use. Yeah, I mean we can like continue with, you know, playing around with this. This is really nice. You know, we can create different block types. I think you're wrong, sir. And I think you just wasted my time. I think he did this on purpose, guys. Maybe we should ban him. Tune down the frequency. Bro, the chunk index makes it so that each value of X index is unique over the entire thing, you know? I'm gonna create a frequency of 8, let's say. Or let's say a frequency of 7, maybe? I like that. Guys, I think it's fine if we scale this down here even further. I think we have fun. We're fine. I don't know what that is, though. Huh? Yeah, cool. Chat advice is curious, yeah, right, time wasted. But it shifts connection between the chunks. Some chunks line is visible. No, it basically resets the counter. And so it generates the same value multiple times. That's why. What we have to do is go over, basically. We have to generate values that are starting from 0 to 1, and then from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. We basically have to keep going higher and higher. If we go back to, if we generate a value from 0 to 1, and then go back to 0 and 1, we get the same pattern in this way. And I don't know if we can create some sort of seed value with this, if it's possible for us to seed this Perlin noise. Not sure. Times 0.5 plus 0.5, Perlin value 1 times A plus Perlin value times 1 minus A. You mean this? And we can play around with this, but I think that is a little bit too much. Here, then, well, I guess we can do times 0.5. Sure, why not? Let's see what that looks like. I mean, we can play around with this a lot more, right? This is just until we get a decent result. Nah, man, that's not it, bro. That's not it. Scales it too much. That's not it, brother. I think we had a good value here. I just don't know the next... I don't know the next one. It's 0.062. Okay. Shit, did I just close that? It's a lerp between the two values. I see. Scaling the higher frequency noise the same or more as the lower frequency will look weird. Yeah, guys, hey, I think I'm actually happy. This doesn't look too bad now. I think we created something good here. Cool. So this is terrain generation using seed values. Now, obviously, we don't have bopping in blocks and out, so this could potentially be like a lake or something, right? Cool. I think this looks nice. Looks okay. It's not perfect, right? But it can work. I think we would have to combine even more Perlin noise effects this way so that we don't get these crazy edges. But I think so far it's okay. We probably want to add in like a very low frequency Perlin noise for some mountains in there. But yeah, cool. This is what we did today. Very proud of this. I think I'll create a repository as well, so we don't lose this progress. So far, I don't have one. There are some weird edges still, but I think it's good enough for now. And we can now... Look at this one block here, guys. Look at this one block. The sole survivor. He managed against all odds. He managed to stay on top. What a giga chat. That's us today at this fine day. We are on this block. Implement mining and mine it. Yeah, that's something we could do next. It is a line block intersection or a line quad intersection. We'll have to figure out how to do that next. True. And then we would have to draw that like highlighted in a way. Make the second index total length and then it minus the x index, so it flips it on x. You know what? I'm just gonna create a repository and then I'm just gonna link that repository to you guys so you can play around. I think that's the best thing we can do. There's a lot more things we could do here, yeah. Yeah, I'll try to do that tomorrow. Right. Change how Perlin noise generates. You will need a different permutation table. You can use a random number generator to generate one. Effectively seeding Perlin noise. Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at my seeding I did for Terraria, because we had something similar there. And I was able to seed Perlin noise, but it was a 1D Perlin noise. But if I'm able to generate 1D Perlin noise, I'm also able to generate 2D Perlin noise, because it's literally just calling the same thing twice. Right, in 2 dimensions. Cool, happy. Very nice. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Interesting. Really interesting. You could do 3D Perlin noise for caves and shit. Yeah, we could do that too. Of course. But for now, I'm done for today, guys. I really appreciate the big support. Thank you, guys. Especially, you know, Mr. Elmida, Codingry, Rames. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. Everyone that is supporting and watching and following. Thank you, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. You seem happy. Hello, Linkp. Oh, long time no see. Holy shit, long time no see. Yeah, good morning. I'm happy. Hope you're doing good too as well. I'll be online tomorrow. Same time, same place. I'll send you over to TCAP. You guys have a good day. Yes, fine. That's good to hear, bro. See you tomorrow, guys. Peace. Bye-bye. And on YouTube, guys. See you tomorrow too.
Am I so out
have
of
a good
touch?
day. Bye-bye.
No.
Mr. Elmira
Did I
is
click it?
gifting 1 sub
Wait,
to
did
the
I click it?
community.
Am I stupid? Did I click raid? Doesn't give me any notifications, but I think I did. See you tomorrow, guys. Peace. Bye-bye.